What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nerd Alert. I'm Andre Rivera. You guys obviously know me, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this episode. Yeah. I do want to apologize last time for, 2 weeks ago, the episode that I put online about 2 weeks ago. A lot of you didn't get to see it because I was talking about Iron Man 3. If you haven't seen Iron Man 3, I'd advise you to go see it and then watch my YouTube video. Basically just me reviewing a bunch of stuff. But basically what I want to do is I want to reiterate on a bunch of stuff that I actually said towards the end of that episode. And I just want to recap a lot of things, and I also want to make this episode really short since last time it was like 15 minutes of me just talking about Iron Man. So here we go. First things first, Green Lantern 2, I don't know if you guys remember, I don't even know if I even mentioned this, but it was like a while ago when they launched the first Green Lantern. They said that they were going to make a second Green Lantern, which was actually going to have two Green Lanterns. It was going to have John Stewart, which is the only black Green Lantern, racist stereotype, and Guy Gardner, who's a red-headed Green Lantern, and he wears this cool sports jacket sort of thing. But basically they were going to make this second Green Lantern, and they said it was going to be even better than the first one, and now they've decided to just back out on it altogether completely. So I have no idea if they're going to re-jump that project and redo what they were going to do, or if they're just going to abandon it completely. My guess is they're just going to abandon it completely, seeing as the first one was a bit of a disaster. I mean, I really don't want them to do it, but that's probably what they're going to do because this is Hollywood, and crap happens. Speaking of Hollywood, I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen this movie, but it's called Cabin in the Woods. It came out about a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's a horror film. If you haven't seen it, I'd advise you to go see it. If you have seen it, it's pretty good. You have to agree with me, right? I mean, it's about the only good horror film that I've seen in like a while, and I saw it I don't know, last night or so. But if you haven't seen it, just go see it. It's really cool. It's got its own twist on it. It's a new type of horror in its own genre. It's really good. Just go see it. Okay, so moving on from that now, let's see. What I was talking about in my last episode towards the very end was Comic-Con. If you are in the Denver or Colorado Springs area, there is Denver Comic-Con this year, 2013. It's going to be the second year that they've done it in Denver, and I went last year and it was really awesome. I'm going this year. I'm hoping to meet Stan Lee, shake his hand, and get him to sign my comic book. That one up there. You probably can't see it, but yeah. I really want him to go sign that comic book. I just want to meet the guy. What else is going on? Oh, Minka Kelly, or not Minka Kelly, what's her name? Oh, gosh. If you guys, oh, God, I can't remember her name, but if you guys have seen this old movie called The Scorpion King with Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. The Rock, she was the sorceress in it. I forgot her name, but she's really hot, and she was, in Sports Illustrated and, a whole bunch of other things. She's Asian. I really can't remember her name, but, I really want to go meet her because what is her name? If I remember her name, I'll come back to it, but what she's most famous for is not so much the Scorpion King, or all these other movies that she's done, but she's actually more famous for, voiceovers and stuff, and she's in a lot of cartoon shows, so I want to go just meet her and say hi to her, because I think she's absolutely hot, and, yeah, so I'm gonna go do that, and, what else? Okay, speaking of Comic-Con, and now we're moving into the nerd section of this episode. There's a new game that came out. Well, actually, there's two new games that came out that I want to review. The first one is Injustice. If you haven't played it, it's amazing. Go get it. It's awesome. It's basically like Mortal Kombat, but with the Justice League, and it's awesome. My favorite character probably has to be Grundy, Solomon Grundy, but basically, he's this awesome, giant Hulk zombie sort of guy, and I love him from the Batman series, but he's even cooler in this game. If you haven't played it, just go play it, buy it, and yeah, that's it. The other new game is Defiance. It's basically a tie-in with the TV show. I wanted to go into depth with this one simply because there's a lot of things in it that I want to talk about. It's not bad of a game, but it's not good of a game. It's just that level in between. Reason why is because there's no real storyline to it. I mean, yes, you can do like quests and stuff, and yes, there is a tiny storyline, which is about, I don't know, 20 hours just to complete it. It's really short, but yeah, it's not that bad of a game. What I do like about it is that it's open world and it has other interactive players, even in Xbox 360, which I thought was unique because I think it's the first time that they've done this where it's like 80 plus people in like one giant area. And basically, here's how my regular day goes on Defiance in case you haven't played it or you want to know what goes on in it. So basically, you just log in and stuff. If you're on the Xbox 360, you log in, you get into your session, you get into your area, and I upgrade my weapons for about a minute or so, and I go complete a mission. I come back, and what happens is, on your way back, what the game does that's really cool is it has these like giant massive attacks. So basically you can have like 20 plus players just in this one area taking out a giant alien invasion, and basically you get like points and stuff for it. There's no real level up system in this game. It's basically more of just like kill this stuff, kill that. It's like any regular third person shooter game where you just have a health bar and you just have like your ammunition and stuff, and that's about it. There's like no level up or anything. Like once you have your points and stuff, you can basically buy like skills and stuff depending on one of the 4 classes that you choose at the beginning of the game. After that, you're basically on your own. So when you get those points, you can just buy your abilities and stuff, and then you can just go out into the open world killing aliens or robot men. But it's not that bad of a game. I like it simply because it's free roam and it's futuristic and you can blow crap up. There's that. The bad stuff about it is that there's no real storyline, there's no real nothing, you know? But moving on with that Defiance game, the TV series, I started watching it. It's amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Yeah, that's all I can really say for it. I don't really want to spoil any more of that TV show, but it's really good. It's really cool. I gotta hurry this episode up. Okay, speaking of TV shows now, going on with that, if you guys love the Avengers, if you guys love Marvel, they have this new TV show coming out. It's called Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you ever saw the Avengers, you remember Phil Coulson. Well, guess what? Sorry, here's a little spoiler. Just cover your ears for the next 5 seconds. Phil Coulson is alive. That's about it. Okay, so basically, the guy is in it from the Avengers, the guy that I just stated, and yeah, he's running his own shenanigans now. He's got his own team of superheroes, like super spies, and so it's basically them just doing superhero stuff. So it's the way I'm picturing it is it's kind of like Fringe, but with heroes thrown into it. So if you like those 2 TV series, Fringe and Heroes, and you mesh them up, you get this new TV show that's coming out soon. They haven't released a date for it, but it's going to be super awesome. So that's about it for that. And, oh crap, I forgot a game. So I don't know if a lot of you guys like this, but they have this new Pokemon that's coming out. I forgot the name of it, but they started releasing some Pokemon, and I don't really want to spark a discussion on this, but I just want to know, like why are they making like so many more Pokemon? You know, it's like it's just ruining it. It's ruining the fire that used to be great. You know, because everybody used to love Charizard, everybody used to love Pikachu, and everybody used to love the originals like Mewtwo. And now they're releasing these new things, because that's what I basically am gonna call them. They're just releasing these new monsters that just look like poop. So I'm not looking forward to this new Pokemon game, but I just basically want to reiterate it because I have a lot of fans that are Pokemon nerds and stuff, and seeing as this is Nerd Alert, you know, I have to please all of my fans. Speaking to my fans now, subscribe and share these videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. I am graduating tomorrow. It's going to be super awesome, so you're going to have to see me for the rest of the summer. Pow, and I'm gonna enjoy you guys. Yeah, just subscribe, share, and see you guys around.